Hello, everyone, and welcome in. Hope everyone is doing well. Positive healing vibes to all the subscribers, the viewers, and the world out there. Today, we are doing a full moon energy reading for the upcoming full moon that will peak on March 25th, 2024. Now, this full moon is going to peak in the sign of Libra, and it will also be a full moon lunar eclipse. So, that's something that you want to pay attention to. It's going to bring forth major energies, major transformations, things that are coming to an end, chapters that are closing out. This is like the final nail in the coffin type of energy. The main focus through this energy and into the first retrograde, which is going to be on April 1st, is bringing lasting, sustainable balance into our lives to create a foundation for lasting spiritual growth and healing of our past wounds. Now, through this energy, I challenge you to give yourself a little bit of extra time to do things. So leave a little bit early, start getting ready a little bit early. Prepare for things to go awry because anything could occur. There may be unexpected events along your journey throughout this time period. A need to come to terms and to learn to be at peace with where we are on our journey while we wait for the change to occur. Now, everyone is growing, everyone is healing, everyone at this current moment is going through some sort of transformation. So, with that, try to remember to give everybody, including yourself, a little bit of grace. So, we're going to dive right into Virgo's energy for this upcoming full moon. See what exactly you need to release through this energy. Most important message here for Virgo Spirit. What do my Virgo friends need to see through this upcoming full moon? Please and thank you. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, showing up in your reading. This could also mean that you have fire in your chart. Virgo. Decisions. And I feel like this has to do with the thing that's coming to my mind is a boss, like choosing between which boss you want to work with. But Virgo, when it boils down to it, it's like has to do with the job, the place of business, the whole shebang. It's not just your boss. So which path should I choose? Which decision do I want to take? Which decision do I want to make? Do I want to choose the path of least resistance and go with what I've already been doing, or is there something more for me out there? The energy surrounding you, Virgo, is the Two of Wands. The challenge is the Queen of Swords. How to transmute the energy is the Hierophant. The outcome if action is taken is the Seven of Pentacles. The outcome if no action is taken is the Magician. So what this is telling me, Virgo, is you are already on the right path. You are already doing the right thing, taking the right steps that you need to take to figure this out in your own right. And obviously, we like clarification from a reading. Your current job, where you're currently employed at, even though it's work, it feels like, you do get a check and you get hours. It's just not in alignment with what you want for your future. And it's feeling very conflicted. It's starting to feel even maybe some resistance in that area, not just from like your place of business, your boss, or where you work, but maybe this is internal as well, Virgo. The reason why you're feeling this way is because this isn't in alignment with your higher purpose. And a little bit deeper into the energy, the lesson has been learned, the message has been received through this opportunity, and you're being urged by the universe to move on from this. Now, I don't mean just like, especially if this is having to do with work, I don't mean like just quit your job and that's it. For some of you, that may be. You may need to quit your job in order to make space for new opportunities to come in. But there is this energy of needing to make some time, needing to take some time out to start applying yourself to other positions or to start building the business that you envision in your mind. The only way that you're going to be able to correct this, Virgo, is to follow your intuition, okay? Is to trust yourself. The biggest part of the challenge here, Virgo, is this isn't in alignment and you are feeling it. You are feeling what is out of alignment for you at this time, especially through these energetic shifts. And it's like, I can't bear the burden any longer. Okay? Even to the point, Virgo, where there may be a lot of money involved, or you may be getting money from your place of business or your work. But it just feels very resistant. Okay? So how do we know which path we should choose, or what is our purpose, right? How do we know what we're meant to do here on the planet? Some people go through trial and error, trials and tribulations until they figure it out. An easier way to go about this, spirituality, or tools that have been presented to you through spirituality. So there's numerology, looking at your life path number, is going to help you to determine like where your purpose is on the planet, if you're meant to be a teacher, if you're meant to be a guide. It's all in the stars. Another place to look, guys, is your birth chart. There are elements of your birth chart that direct you to your purpose here in this lifetime. Another place to look is your human design chart or your human design map. That is also another place where you can look to gain insight on what your purpose is. All of these different tools that I've mentioned are set in place to help you to figure this out. You're not alone, Virgo. So if you have questions about, like, I make a lot of money, but this isn't what I want to do, there are ways to figure it out. And especially if you have money, you should be able to reach out to a person who can guide you through that process. Okay. I do know there are websites that map out your birth chart for free. There are websites that map out your human design chart. There are websites that help with numerology and mapping out numerology for you. But you have to seek out the information, Virgo, because a lot of people keep this information under wraps. They're not just out there speaking about, I help people with their birth chart, their human design chart. A lot of people are still hush hush about this. And I do feel like there is a lot of confusion in regards to your purpose. Like, what is in alignment with my purpose? Well, you're going to know what your purpose is by what fulfills you, what makes you happy, what brings you joy. Okay? And equally so, Virgo, you're going to know what isn't for you by that resistance, that anxiety, that worry, that fear, that feeling like this isn't the place that I need to be, or my gifts aren't being utilized to the best of their ability in this position. So if action is taken, Virgo, the Seven of Pentacles, so there's some work, there's some seeds that need to be planted, there's some work, some effort, some information that you may need to gather through this process. And that's okay. It's going to come together in time, okay? If you don't take action, you're going to get the same outcome. Why? Because eventually you're going to be pushed to the brink, Virgo, and you're not going to be able to withstand this energy anymore, this resistance. Fives are challenge, guys. Fives in numerology, their change, their challenge, their resistance, their competition. So understanding that the fives coming up in your reading are indicating that there's a lot of conflict, a lot of challenges that are going on in your life. And I feel like they're inner challenges. That's like fighting against yourself because you know that this isn't for you. And the Magician is the master manifester. So if you stay in this position that brings up a lot of anxiety, worry, fear, then you may be stuck until you decide to take action. But once you take action towards moving away from this current position into a new, you are going to find your purpose, Virgo. Okay? To be honest with you, Virgo, a lot of Virgo energies are teachers. Okay? So that may be in alignment with your purpose in your path. And for a lot of you, it may be. I still recommend getting your birth chart, getting your human design chart, getting your numerology done. It will all be helpful and beneficial to help you to figure out what you need to do or what you need to do next. So Virgo, your advice guidance moving forward, the Death energy, the Three of Wands, the Four of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. Before we interpret this energy, if you find the message was helpful, if it's resonating for you, please give it a thumbs up, or you can comment below how it was helpful, how it was resonating. You never know how your story could help another person. Also, guys, if you're interested in rituals, ritual kits, personal readings, it's all linked below in the description box. To connect with me in events, you're going to want to follow on Instagram or Facebook. That's where I post the most information about what events I'm going to be attending. So if that's something that interests you, if you want a free pick a card, because I do offer free pick a cards at all events that I attend, then just go over to Facebook, Instagram, click the link below, and subscribe to those channels. So Virgo, the Death, the Three of Wands, the Four of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. You know this ending is coming. It doesn't make it any easier of a pill to swallow, but it is going to be worth it. But take some time here through this full moon into this retrograde, because all of this energy is about contemplation. It's about planning to take the next step. And then when the next full moon arises, you will be able to utilize the energy to sever ties, to make this happen. The Three of Wands is indicating that there needs to be a plan. There needs to be a plan in place before you end this position, this job, this career. But I do feel like you want to move, like you don't want to be stuck in the position that you're currently in. And what I will say to that, Virgo, is only you can change it. So if you intuitively feel that this is not your place, that this is not your path, that this is not your purpose, it's time to make that change for you. Let's pull out a moon manifestation oracle here, Virgo, to sum up your reading. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. Invisible. The message that comes with this card is so fitting, Virgo. Know that not everyone has the ability to recognize you fully, and that perhaps they are so caught up in their own story that they can't see you. And that's okay, because those who can see you are the important companions on your path. Another meaning for this symbol you have chosen is that circumstances may require you to step back and remain in the shadows. Now is not the time for you to tell all and show everyone your truth. Being invisible protects you from harm now, so that you can observe your surroundings without being vulnerable. Stay hidden and watch what others do before acting. So Virgo, I definitely feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys. I definitely feel like there's a need for you to make a plan, to take action, and move towards what you feel is in better alignment with your purpose. And maybe that is like a bigger vision or a bigger goal that you're going to have to take small actionable steps towards to obtain. And that's okay. But knowing that is what the key is going to be. And then also, what steps are you going to take to get there? So Virgo, I do feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, for subscribing, for sharing the content. You guys are all amazing, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste.